What's going on, everybody? Hey, it seems I'm always starting all my videos with me putting my freaking phone up, but that's how we roll. Man, what a day, man. It's Wednesday, hump day. A lot of stuff going on. Weird things, man. I'm going into my 4th year with this football team. I started with them at the 5th grade level. Moving up into 8th grade. Super special team. So talented. I think you guys have heard me. If you guys have been with my channel for a bit, you've heard me give you guys updates on how great they are. Super talented. Our wins, our losses, just how exciting the team is with our spread offense and everything. And for the most part, how great our team is, right? Well, these little asses, man, they're in middle school, and they are not a team when they're not on the dang football field. It's kind of upsetting to me. So crap went down at school today, and involving a couple football players. Well, one football player and one former football player and 2 other football players that didn't help matters. Let's put it that way. So anyways, then I got my boys upstairs fighting, just nutty. We got one today on hump day on Wednesday. I kind of had a feeling this morning too I'd be getting something. Just got a text. Hold up, there we go, from the football player's dad. The joys of being a coach, man. I do love these kids, though. I'm super invested in them and super committed to giving them great memories and giving the high school team, a team that these kids developed, and giving the high school, overall the high school and all their classmates a team that they can be proud of when they get to high school and get on varsity and get underneath those lights, baby. There's nothing like it. I wish I could go back and do better. But hey, I did as best I could with what I had to deal with back then. I also picked one of these up last week. Waka Waka Waka. Came with an extension cord. It was used. $40 shipped. $40 shipped. Check out your eBay listings that end on the weekend. I think I picked this up on a Saturday or a Sunday. $30 or $29 and change plus $10 expedite shipping or priority mail. So it came with just the stock 30 games. So yeah, here's the back of it if you guys haven't seen it. I don't really mess with any of these games on the back. Let me see, what games do I care about? I mean, they have Punch-Out on here, not even Mike Tyson's. They have Tech Mobile. I'm not really a Tech Mobile fan. It's kind of a hack game. Excite Bike was cool when I first got my Nintendo in the 80s. There's nothing really on here that I F with. No, nothing really. Even Double Dragon's on here, but they have Double Dragon 2. I did Double Dragon 1. Oh, Bubble Bobble. I get down with Bubble Bobble for sure. 2-player Bubble Bobble, you got to get down with that. That game was really, really fun. 2-player at least. I've always been curious about Kid Icarus. And they have Balloon Fight. I heard Balloon Fight's really good on here too. I've never played Balloon Fight, never played Kid Icarus, but it was always a top-rated game per Nintendo Power Magazine. But since I've gotten this, I went to add some ROMs. I did the ROMs to my Super NES. I'd never really messed with Super NES as a kid at all. Maybe I played at a friend's house, but I did do Sega. So Sega and Super NES were kind of the same thing. So some of the games I played on Sega, they had the NES, Super NES version, so I uploaded that, like Aladdin. I mess with Aladdin a lot. I think I actually beat that game. So, but no, I've added a bunch of ROMs to this. I think I added like 50. I had a ROM file that had like 800 ROMs in it. But I'm not down to do all 800. I just wanted to do the ones that I liked as a kid, and a few that I always wanted as a kid, like Slalom. I always wanted Slalom for some reason. I had a poster. I forget who I told this to. I had a poster that came out of it. Maybe I said in my last video. And one of the games on there was Slalom, and I never saw Slalom in any of the stores I ever went to when I was a kid. Once in a while I would have enough money to buy one game. I think back in the day they were even 40 or $45, and these were glorified Atari games where there was really some of these games like TNC Surf Design, that skateboard and surfing game. It's just endless. And Spy Hunter, I found out, it's just an endless game. There's no real way to beat it. You just keep driving, So some of the games I uploaded were TNC Surf Design. I played that one first. RC Pro-Am was my freaking favorite. Pro Wrestling, I didn't play that yet. I've only played TNC Surf Design and RC Pro-Am. Almost got to the third car in my first try with RC Pro-Am. Love that game. where you you race the car in the tracks, and then each track has a letter tile, and if you pick up the letter tile, and in each race you can pick up one letter tile and eventually spell out Nintendo. If you spell Nintendo twice, well, if you spell it each time, you get a new car. So I did it. I almost got to the second new car. So you start with the stock car, then you get like a truckish looking car, and then the third car is like an indie looking car. Quick, fast racing. It's fun stuff. I love that game. Can you tell? So yeah, I picked up that, and what I got: Spy Hunter, Pro Wrestling, Ice Hockey, Kung Fu, like some of the just base classics. Metal Gear, got that one on there. TNC Surf Design, Bubble Bobble 2, RC Pro Am 2. I picked up Blades of Steel. I put Battletoads, never played Battletoads. I picked up Ryger, put that on there. Just a bunch of stuff like that. So I'm looking. I actually been playing it once a day for the last couple of days, so it's good times. Let's get to the rip. Let's go. This is coming from frickin' Hawaii. I'm pretty sure I know who this is. Me and I posted on the TTM MMA group on Facebook to do a TTM MMA blitz where a bunch of us send at once. Oh no, this is not good. I just peeked, and I know what this card is. Fingers crossed that it's okay. I sent it to 2 people in Hawaii, and this is coming back from Honolulu. The person who signed this, I can tell. I know what card that is. I'm pretty sure I know what card that is. So in Honolulu, I sent to what's his name? He's fighting this weekend, Max Holloway, and I posted on the group that a bunch of us would send to Gracie Technics in Honolulu, so that it wouldn't just be one TTM that got there. It might be multiple, so that'd be more likely that, hey, this guy just got about 5 to 6 or 7 or whatever TTM things of fan mail. Let's get these to him, right? But I also sent this one. This one, I'm looking at my hand. I actually wrote down the 2 possibilities it could be. It's got a date and initials. This is this person's mail, and I sent to Hilo, Hawaii for this. This is BJ Penn, and BJ Penn's known to have a ghost signer. And BJ Penn, after I sent, I noticed that he went on a tour to support the troops, and I'm thinking, I just missed out. So, man, I don't think these are gonna be signed by him. I think these are gonna be ghost signed. I was hoping that I would be able to get BJ Penn. Yeah, these are fake as frick, guys. Damn it. And they didn't, this sucks ass. So somebody, while BJ was out of town, signed these and sent these back. This is a super big bummer. These are fake as hell. I've gotten BJ Penn before. You got to get him through a seminar when he's not in Hawaii. I tried to get him on a sneak at this gym rather than a home address. This is so stupid. He was, I know these aren't signed by him. These are totally fake. Fake as hell. Oh, I don't know why I sent to him. I should have saved my stamps and saved my time. But I thought he was at this Hilo gym in Hawaii. And I thought, hey, I'm going to send to that gym instead of sending to the private address that people send to and usually get fake stuff back. But yeah, these are bunk as hell, bro. There's no way he could have signed them because he wasn't even in Hawaii at the time. These were postmarked last Thursday, and he was out on the troops visit. I don't know where that was exactly, but it was not in Hawaii because I saw him on an airplane leaving with other UFC fighters. So that sucks. That's a fail. That's a ghost sign fail right there, boys. What a waste. I really thought, since it was Honolulu and not postmarked Hilo, I thought it was Max Holloway. Speaking of BJ Penn, this douchebag, people call this guy a legend and everything, but since I started watching UFC in 2009, this guy, I'm kind of on a rant right now. This guy has been sort of a letdown. I remember 2008 or 9 at UFC 94. We're on UFC 236 or 237 now. So UFC 94, he was fighting George St. Pierre. I remember being so excited, praying, not literally praying, but wishing my butt off that this guy would win and beat George St. Pierre, but he just never would perform. So before 2009, supposedly that was his legendary time, but the prodigy BJ Penn has not been jack since that time, since I started watching at least. And he's in the news today with a frickin' restraining order put on him by his wife, claiming years and years of spousal abuse, sexual abuse, everything. He's got a restraining order. His kids don't want to be by him. He's got 2 daughters, I guess. So what a crap thing to actually see that news release today regarding this BJ Penn, and then to get some freaking ghost sign cards from by him is extra salty. Tears taste yucky, boys. I was really hoping that was Max Holloway. I was even messaging my son, asking him if he was home from school to see if he could open my mail and tell me if it was Max Holloway or not. So it ends up being BJ Penn. Sent it on per my notes on my hand, March 26th. So chalk that up to a fail, fellas. You guys all take care. I'm off to take Joey to baseball in the snow. It was just 70 yesterday. Now it's snowing. WTF. See you guys. Be good to each other.